Today I wanted to go through and pack my birth bag and share with all of you what I'm putting in it. I am a first-time mom, but I went through a lot of the checklists online and I went through some videos from second-time moms, what they would and wouldn't bring with them for their second pregnancy versus their first pregnancy. And I followed along with women who had a similar birth plan to me. So if my plan is similar to yours, then great, you might find a lot of this stuff helpful. If not, you might find some other videos a little bit more helpful. So to go through that, my plan is to have a more natural vaginal birth, and I would also like to breastfeed afterwards. So some of the things that you'll see me put in my birth bag lend a little bit more towards that. So first things first, one of the major things that a lot of people said was that they would pack their own shower supplies, like their own shampoo, their own conditioner. So I went through Target and I got some minis. I got shampoo, conditioner, and then put them in your cosmetic bag in advance. So shampoo, conditioner, face scrub, got some lotion and body wash here, and then makeup remover wipes and deodorant, toothpaste. And one suggestion that I thought was really great is to have an extra hair tie. So I have that ready to go. And then I also have some mini flossers ready to go. So that's most of what I'll put in my cosmetic bag. I'll put any makeup or face lotion or anything that I want in my bag a little bit later, just because I use that every single day and I don't use these minis obviously every day. So we got that all packed, nice and easy, ready to go. So the next thing that was recommended that I thought was such a great idea was a water bottle. And you know, you might think that that's pretty obvious, but the thing that I liked that they recommended about the particular water bottle was that it has a straw and this lid is spill proof. So they didn't really have necessarily a recommendation that I loved on their video. So I'm going to link this. I got it on Amazon actually, and it comes in a variety of colors. I'm just really into this color right now, in case you can't tell from the makeup bag and the water bottle. So this is a good size. I think it's 32 ounce, so you don't have to refill your water all the time either. So that's gonna go in my bag. To start with. Another thing that they recommended that I thought was really, really smart was to get a pair of sandals. So I got these, they're kind of like knockoff clouds. I also got these on Amazon. I'll link to those as well. I'll go through and I will put the blog post down in the description, and the blog post will have everything linked that I have gotten from Amazon specifically. I love these. I've actually been wearing them around the house and like out and about, and I love them. So they're great shower shoes. They'll be great for walking around the hospital in labor. So really excited about these as well. Some nursing bras. I just got these from Target, but they're the Kindred Bravely brand. So you can get them Target or on their website. So I am going to pack 2 just in case. A recommendation from my doula was, if I don't necessarily want to labor in the hospital gown, I just think I wouldn't like the material of it, was to get black colored clothes. So like a black colored gown or something like that. So I did. I got this from Target as well. It's the Stars Above brand. So it's just a regular long shirt-like pajama, but it opens in the front. So after I have the baby, if I keep this on, we can just open the buttons for breastfeeding, which makes it really, really easy and simple. And she recommended the black color because, as most of us know, birth is kind of a messy endeavor. So in the future, I can still wear it again because it's black, so it shouldn't leave a ton of stains. So that's a nice touch too. One of the last clothing recommendations I got, and then I'll roll into some of the other things that I'm bringing to help with the labor itself, was pajamas, to get a really comfortable pair of pajamas to wear afterwards when you're staying in the hospital. So I just got this cute little matching set, again, from Target. I was on a roll when I was there, so I was just getting all the birth things. So I got this little matching set. It's really satiny, lightweight, and comfortable. Again, the top opens with buttons for easier access for breastfeeding, so that's nice as well. And then there's also a little eye block thing that comes with this. Blindfold? I'm not sure. So that when you're in the hospital, there's not a lot of lights and things bothering you, which I think will come in super handy. So now we're going to roll into more of like the medical things that I found helpful and that were recommended to me either by my doula who has a couple of kids, or friends that have kids, or from videos that I've watched. So to start with, I did order After Ease. I haven't opened it yet because I know it smells really, really strong. So I haven't opened it from this little bag yet, but what it's supposed to do is it's supposed to help ease some of the discomfort that comes with the contractions following your full labor and delivery. So packing that. And then for during the birthing time itself, I am going to be using oils. I'm not going to be diffusing them. What I plan to do is kind of like if you've taken a yoga class and they put them on a towel. I'm going to put them on a little paper towel, and then with that paper towel, or not paper towel, excuse me, I'm going to put them on like a washcloth towel. And with that washcloth towel, what we're going to do is wild orange, because it kind of boosts your mood and it's a little more high energy. And then we're going to do lavender for the other. So lavender is more calming and has more of a calming effect on the body. So these two are what I'm going to be making those washcloth towels with. And then I'm going to put them in a plastic baggie so that they don't make everything smell super strong, kind of like the After Ease. I'll bring a plastic baggie for that as well. And then with my water bottle, one thing I did not mention is I have electrolyte packets. These LMNT electrolyte packets are my favorite right now. One thing I will say is that I plan to do snacks with more carbs in them because I know that fast acting carbs are great in labor. So I'll probably like bring a banana or something because I'm obsessed with them. But these are actually sugar-free. I like that they don't make me jittery, but they do provide a pretty good balance of electrolytes. They have sodium, potassium, and magnesium in them. And then another thing that I am bringing to help with kind of hormone surges in labor is a handheld fan. And this seems super extra, but if you are hot and you are trying to push your baby up, it's a good option. I also got this from Amazon, so I'll link that in the blog post or in the description. It has 3 different speeds. It's really simple. And one thing that I really like about it is that it comes with a charger, so you can charge it or your partner can charge it while you're there if needed. These were a gift from my doula. So these little balls, you can use them as counter pressure for massage. So you can have your partner use them. You can use them against a wall, whatever feels good for you. So I'm going to be bringing these to help with some of the discomfort. Another thing is that pressure in different areas can sometimes take away from the feeling or sensation of pain. Not entirely, but it can kind of dull the pain in some individuals. So I also have a comb. You put it on the palm of your hand and you kind of massage it back and forth. You can put it anywhere, but they usually say the palm of the hand because it has more sensation areas. Nipple butter to help with breastfeeding. And then kind of the same premise as the comb is this head scratcher. So you can use it to kind of distract you, relax you, what have you. And then I am bringing a belly band. This is a belly bandit. Again, I got this one on Amazon. I'll link it. This is great for when you're leaving the hospital if you do have a vaginal birth or if you have a cesarean. It provides good support around your abdominal cavity, and especially in a time where your abs are pretty weak and you're recovering, this is going to be really, really helpful. So I would definitely recommend this for other people. but this is the one that I got for myself. I am packing, this was the advice of a mom who had already had a baby. I am packing the Freedom Mom Instant Cold Therapy pads. A lot of hospitals have the witch hazel pads, but they don't have the ones that are cold therapy necessarily. So these ones are nice because they're automatic. You can pop them and then the cold therapy starts. So cold therapy can just be nice when you are in that postpartum period and that area, your perineal area is just a little more sensitive. So I'm packing 2 of those. She also recommended, she said she didn't like the hospital disposable underwear, so she packed a few pairs, especially when she left the hospital. So I'm going to be packing 1 pair to take with me. And then I have a couple of reminders. My husband and I did Hypnobabies as a course, and so we have a couple of reminders of the orange color that they talk about in the course. So they just light up. I have a little tea light here. And then this is kind of like a little light turns orange too. There, you can kind of see it. And then last but not least, I do have paperwork. So one thing is if your hospital has given you paperwork, try your best to take it with you, because when you go into the hospital and you're in labor, you may not be able to think as clearly as you could if you filled it out in advance. So I do have a few things in here. One of them is just a birthing log. So it talks about like your contractions or your birthing waves and how far apart they are, how frequently you use water, use the restroom. And then I have a few different position for birthing sheets in here as well. I have some birth affirmation cards. These were from Mama Natural. I got them from my prenatal yoga class. She gave us some of those at the end. She was retiring from being a doula. And then I have my birth plan in my folder to give to the hospital. I have the paperwork that they gave us in advance. And then I have information on Hypnobabies and signs for Hypnobabies for my nurses and providers, so that they know that that's kind of the methodology that we're doing and that road that we're going down. So that was my bag. I'm also going to be doing a video on the baby's bag, but I will be doing that just in a separate video. If you found anything that you thought was helpful for your birth bag, let me know in the comments. And if you think that you would never use something, let me know in the comments too.